Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Elly. I'm a professional dancer living in Germany, and here on my channel I do dance lifestyle videos and ballet tips and tricks. So if you like this kind of content and you would like to see more of it, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out. It is currently a Monday, and in today's video I'm going to show you what a work dance week in my life looks like in 2021. Theaters are still closed, but although we're not performing, we're still actually quite busy at work. We are currently wrapping up a double bill performance with choreographies by my rehearsal director and a guest choreographer. And we're also working at a little short movie inspired by the latest choreography of my artistic director. And that is actually the reason why I am wearing makeup today. I actually hardly ever wear makeup for class, but today after ballet we will be filming some interviews for this short movie in which we're talking about our role in the piece, and I don't think I will have time to put my makeup on after class, so yeah, that's the reason why you see me with a full face. No, I never have a full face on unless I'm performing, but yeah, I have some foundation, a little bit of blush, mascara, lipstick. I'm now heading off to do my morning yoga practice, have a little bit of breakfast, and then I'm heading off towards the theater because I have a coronavirus test before I have class today. We get tested twice a week. So yeah, that's my morning. See you soon. Hi again, it is currently 1:15 and I am back home already because today we are filming the interviews for the short movie, as I told you, and as we're all involved in it we can't really have a proper rehearsal this morning, so we have more time off. That is why I managed to come back home to have lunch here, as I won't be starting afternoon rehearsals until 3, so I have almost a couple of hours to myself, which is amazing. The day so far is going quite well. Ballet class was good, and for the first time since my injury I managed to do 3 pirouettes on point on the right and 2.5 on the left. Still working at that, and although it is not that important for me to do triple pirouettes on point because I am a contemporary dancer, and even if I dance on point in some productions I will never be asked to do 3 pirouettes on stage, but for me to get back the technique, it feels really good to finally feel like my feet and my muscles are reacting and I'm slowly getting back to my peak shape. I already feel like healthy and ready to do anything I'm thrown at, but I want to step up my technique one more time. So yeah, ballet class was really good. Then we filmed the interview for this little short movie and that also went well, and I must say it is really helpful for me to do YouTube because I realized that since the last interview I did, which was approximately 2 years ago, I have so much more confidence talking to a camera because I'm used to doing this with you, and yeah, it just feels like flowing naturally, and that also gives me a little sense of happiness and that I'm actually learning new skills from having a YouTube channel, which is something that is truly important to me. I'm learning actually a lot of skills from YouTube, like from editing, filming, I'm learning about SEO, and now I'm even learning about being confident in front of the camera. And if you compare this video to one of my first vlogs, I think you can really tell. So that is one thing. Like, when I started I thought I was doing great but actually I didn't realize how much you have to learn, and it's not just about editing aesthetically well and these things. I mean, that is important, but it's also about talking comfortably to a camera as if you were talking to a friend, and that is an underestimated skill. Like, it's not something that, I mean, maybe some people have that naturally, but it's not just something that you turn your camera on and you will have naturally immediately. So yeah, I feel like good and like in a good mood today, and like happy about these small little things that I know don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but they make you feel good about yourself. I think it is good to celebrate the little successes that you make every day. Like, jokes aside, is this gonna make the world a better place? No, but will it make my day better, and will that make my mood better? So when I interact with other people, I'm in a better mood and I interact as a more pleasant person? Yes. Will that help them have a better day than someone that is nervous or not happy about themselves? Yes. So in a way, it is a little contribution maybe to someone's day being better. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this in the edit. Anyway, I am now going to make myself some lunch, and then I'm going to take some of this makeup off because it's a little too much to go to rehearsal, I think. I mean, I could, no one's gonna tell me anything. It's just I'm not used to wearing all this makeup, so yeah. Do you like it? Like, do you wear makeup to take class or to train? I don't know, like, it is a very controversial topic. I mean, for the skin, it's bad. I don't think that is a good topic to have. But of course, when you have a performance, you can't go on stage with a bare face. I mean, potentially you could. Like, the world is changing, so who knows? Maybe in a few years, no one's ever gonna wear makeup at all. And for sure is better for your wallet because you're spending less money. Anyway, I'm just blabbering about and I should start cooking, and I will go back to rehearsals and I'll see you all later. Mwah. Hello everyone, it is 7 p.m. and I am back home from rehearsals. This afternoon was actually a very easy afternoon for us. The only thing we did actually was a marked run-through of the piece by my rehearsal director. For those of you who are not so familiar with ballet terms, a marked run-through means that you actually go through the whole piece, but instead of pushing yourself and your body 100%, you're actually going through it to remember everything, to make sure you still know the counts, make sure you're still aware of the spacing and where everyone else is around you. And it was really important for us to do that because we've been working at so many different productions and we've kind of set aside this piece for around 3-4 weeks, so it was really important to recollect everything and make sure we're all on the same page. Yeah, that is what we've been doing this afternoon. After that, I grabbed a bubble tea with a friend. I know I'm obsessed, but they're so good. I can't get over them. Oh my god, am I addicted? Can you be addicted to bubble tea? I guess you can because they have caffeine, but at least I'm drinking less coffees instead, so maybe it's good. I don't know, let me know. Does any of you also have a bubble tea coffee addiction like me? Or, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I could stop drinking them, but I love them. So yeah. Let's see how that story is going to go. Anyway, I came back home, I took a shower, got rid of all the makeup that I've been wearing all day today, and I actually intended to do my German homework, but my teacher still hasn't sent it to me, so I think I might start working at this vlog instead, so I don't have to do everything last minute. I've never edited as I am filming, but maybe for a week in my lifestyle videos, that is actually a good solution, so you don't have all that bulk to film last minute. So yeah, I'm here with my computer, and I think I'm going to start doing that before dinner, and then after dinner I actually would like to start watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK. I know that's another obsession of mine. In my last vlog, I actually told you that I was all caught up with RuPaul's Drag Race, but I actually meant with RuPaul's Drag Race USA, because actually there is a whole world on WoW Presents of drag races from every single country in the world. Not every single country, but almost. And I've only watched the US version, so I actually have a lot to look forward to, but I have the feeling that might be a little too much for me too. So I'm definitely going to watch the UK version, starting with season 1. And then I'm also curious about the Australian version. I think it's called Down Under. First, I'm going to start working at this vlog, and then, yeah, we're going to start watching that, and I'll bring you along. Bye for now. So this is what I'm going to have for dinner. I have some tomato soup over here, and I have made myself some vegan crispy chicken tender wraps. They are really easy to make. I just used 1 whole grain tortilla, some lettuce, some vegan mayo, and some crispy vegan chicken tenders, and I've wrapped them all together, and this is the results. It is really easy and quick to make, and it is absolutely yummy and delicious, so I highly recommend. Alright, so we're going to start watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1. I'm really curious. Ready to start.
People of the United Kingdom, your queen has arrived.
Alright, so I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1 Episode 1, and just wanted to share my first impressions with you. So first things first, I will admit that I actually know who the winner of the season is, because I follow every single drag queen that has a YouTube channel on YouTube, so I know that Vivian is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1. But yeah, I must say that first impression wise, she is the strongest to me, and I don't think it's because I knew she would win the season. I think the way she walks in the workroom, she has such a confidence. She owns the stage, and no one else in the competition owns the stage the same way she does. I think some people just have that attitude that, you know, they're a winner. I have just watched up until the mini challenge, and the queens that somehow I am more curious about finding out a little bit more about them are Divina De Campo. I still don't know if I like her or I hate her. I mean, hate is a strong word. I still don't know if I like her or if I don't. Like, her drag, I'm not a super fan of, but I don't know, when she's talking not in drag, she has something about her, so I will look out for her. GAGA Chips. She's the first queen that walked into the workroom, which, by the way, the workroom of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1 is amazing. Yeah, I was saying GAGA Chips. She has something, but again, I've just watched the first half an hour of the first episode, so everything could change, and yeah, I'm curious to see what the main challenge will be. I'm not in the mood, but you'll be here soon. I just finished watching the episode, and I took some notes so that I could talk to you about what I think about this first main challenge. Starting from the look that touched me the most, it would be the one by Sum Ting Wang. Sum Ting Wang is from Birmingham, and many of you won't know, but actually my first job ever as a dancer, I was an apprentice in a company in Birmingham called Ace Dance and Music. And in the city center of Birmingham, there is this famous square called the Bull Ring, and there is a big statue of a bull, and Sum Ting Wang was dressed up as this bull, and it was a dive in the past for me, so I was touched by it. The Vivian, she actually won this challenge. I thought both of her looks were great, especially the second one, her hunting queen, but she totally gave me like Mrs. Doubtfire vibes, which is really funny because when she was in the workroom, she was taping her face to make it like this. And she said she was having a Mrs. Doubtfire moment, and while she was talking about this in the workroom, I was like, yeah, sure. But actually on stage, she literally reminded me of Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm happy she won, although I must be honest, she wasn't my favorite top queen for this main challenge. It was actually Divina de Campo. She was just safe, but I actually thought she had the most interesting looks of the whole catwalk. I actually want to watch the pit stop episode with Raja and Raven, in which they are reviewing all these looks. I would really love to see what they have to say and if they felt the same as me on some of the looks or if they agree with what the judges said. So I'm going to check that out as I am brushing my teeth and getting ready for bed, because it is actually already past midnight and I should already be asleep, because tomorrow before class I'm actually teaching a yoga class. So on Tuesdays I normally have to wake up even earlier than I normally would. It is really bedtime for me, but just to wrap it up, I am enjoying the season so far. It is really endearing to listen to all these different British accents. I was living in England for 4 years, 3 years in London, 6 months in Leeds, and 6 months in Birmingham. So it's a bit like a nostalgic, melancholic moment for me watching this season. I'm gonna call this a night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning everyone and happy Tuesday. It is currently around 1 p.m. and I just got back home from work. It was actually already a very active day for me because on Tuesdays I teach a Zoom yoga class in the morning before going to work. I actually woke up a little earlier than I normally would. I gave myself a little 45-minute class and then I taught a 45-minute yoga class on Zoom, and then I went to work. We had a contemporary class this morning instead of ballet. It was a GAGA inspired class. GAGA, for those of you who don't know, is a contemporary dance technique originated by Israeli choreographer Ohad Nairin, and we had a guest teacher that was teaching a class which was not 100% a GAGA class but did have some very strong elements from GAGA. And GAGA is a technique that more and more I'm finding myself to love and enjoy because it is teaching me so many different ways in which to use my body. I feel one of the main things I've learned is how to originate movement from many different body parts, not just from the center. Like, I have the feeling that when I was in school, in many contemporary dance techniques, I was taught that all movements should radiate from the center. The center should be what should hold you together. But with GAGA, I feel that movement can originate from any body part. Like, there is no hierarchy in body parts as far as what is the most important thing to focus on. And I really enjoy how my body is starting to move in different ways, and it is such an interesting challenge. And I love when I'm working at something that shifts my perspective on things, because I think that is one of the most important things that we should do in order to grow in life in general, not just in dance. So yeah, we had a lovely GAGA inspired class, and at the end of class we actually had a little moment in which we were jumping together and finding this tribal dance kind of element, and we shared each other's energy and we were all so touched by it, and the energy in the room really shifted. And by the end of class, many of us were really emotional. Like, it touched us down in our core, and we were not crying like sad crying. It was like beautiful emotional crying, because yeah, like through dancing we managed to connect with one another, which is something so special and rare. It doesn't happen all the time. It was just such a beautiful moment we shared. Actually, I'm not sure if it ever happened in class for me. Like, it did happen on stage for sure, but I think in class it was the first time that happened. It was an amazing experience. I had a really good start of the day. I'm back home now because my rehearsal director is choreographing his piece and he wants to focus on 2 solos this morning. So actually quite a few of us have an hour and a half or a couple of hours more for our lunch break. So I got back home. I am going to use this time to do some foot strengthening exercises, because we just found out that most likely we're going to be performing The Firebird again. And The Firebird is a production we did a couple of years ago, and I'm dancing on pointe shoes in this production. So I really want to make sure that I am 100% ready to tackle this new challenge. I mean, it's an old challenge, but I haven't been performing it since July 2019. So yeah, it will be fun to bring it back. And yeah, after that, I'm going to make myself some lunch and then I'm going to be headed to the theater again. And before coming back home, I have to remember that I need to buy some soy milk and my vitamins because I ran out of both. And yeah, I'm going to catch up with you later. But now I'm going to bring you along with me for my foot strengthening exercises.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there?
Hello everyone, it is 5:30 p.m. and I just got back home from rehearsals. Rehearsals went quite well, but my knees are in pain because the last hour we've been working at cleaning a cannon which is on the knees and going up and down on the knees. My knees aren't the biggest fan of that part of the piece, but hopefully we've cleaned it and tomorrow when we're going to do the run through, everything is going to work out and the choreographer is going to be happy. We can just go with the flow and not have to clean that part again. It's raining, which is a bit sad. Like, I feel that when there is a gloomy weather, I immediately go in this gloomy mood as well. But also, I told you before that I didn't have to forget to buy vitamins and soya milk, and I forgot. I also forgot to bring down the recycling, so although I just got back home, I have to go down again, which normally like is not a big deal, but I live on the 5th floor and there is no elevator, and I have already gone up and down 4 times today, so we're gonna do it other 2 times. That is totally fine. But before I do that, I think I'm going to do a quick 10-minute tidy up, clean up of the kitchen because I didn't tidy up after lunch. And then we're gonna go out.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are. 'Cause you're not here. It's been way too long. I could lay down beside you. I would. When nothing really matters.
Hi again, it is currently around 7:30 p.m. and I just got back home. I was actually so lucky going out because, as I told you, the weather is not that great today, but it wasn't raining when I left and I went for a little walk and then I went to the store. But the minute I stepped back in, it started pouring. And I'm so glad to be home. This weather puts me in the mood to just want to feel all cozy and have a chill evening to myself, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I made myself a little soya vanilla latte. Don't worry, it is decaf. I'm not that insane. I only have caffeine until 4 p.m. now, so I'm getting better. I do have to do my German homework though. I have class on Thursday, but I highly doubt that I will have time to do my homework tomorrow, so I want to get it out of the way now. But I'll start with the easiest part. We are watching an online series which is specifically made for people that want to learn German. I actually don't know the name of the series. I want to say it's called Extra, but I'm not 100% sure. It is basically the story of this American guy called Sam who comes to Germany and needs to learn the language. Yeah, it's basically all the adventures of this guy in Berlin, and like, I mean, it's nothing like it, but for you to understand what kind of situations happen, I would say it is close to the super famous series Friends. So I'm going to start off with that, and after I'm going to do the grammar exercises, but I just need a moment to relax here on the bed, drinking my coffee. So that's the plan.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too...
Good morning everyone and happy Wednesday. It is currently around 7:30 a.m. and I'm heading off to the doctor. Today I'm getting my blood test. There is nothing going on. I just do a regular blood test every year just to check things. And yeah, I will see you later. I am back home. I got my blood test, as you can see, and everything went really well. It was not painful at all. I will get the results on Monday, so hopefully everything is going to be fine. The nurse was really nice to me. She was scared though that I was going to faint or something, because the minute she took out the needle, I just turned my face to the other side. I'm not scared of needles, by no means. I just prefer not to watch when I'm getting my blood test. But I think she was scared that I would fall and faint, because that happens, like that is a legit thing. And she asked me if I wanted to do it lying instead of sitting, but I said no, I was fine, and I was fine. But little story time, this is not about me, but it's a friend of mine. She actually broke her nose with a blood test. Because like she actually has this issue with needles, like again, it's a real thing that people have. And she has to get her blood tests lying because she has a high potentiality to faint. And she was at the doctor's and she told the doctors about this condition, or the nurse, whoever was taking her blood test, and they didn't believe her. So they said, no, it's okay, you can do it sitting. And so when she did, she fainted, she slid off the chair, fell on the floor, broke her nose. Just because they weren't taking care of what she told them. So that is a true thing. So I'm very, very, very thankful to this nurse for checking in with me and making sure everything was going to be fine, and it was. Also, a little thing I'm happy of is that on my card at the doctor's, it's written that they should interact with me in English, but this specific nurse doesn't speak English. So she started speaking to me in German, but she was so worried that I couldn't understand her, and she was checking in on me, and I could totally understand her and I could totally interact with her in German, which is amazing. Finally, I'm starting to see a few little step forwards with my German, so I'm grateful. I am being consistent with it. I am taking classes, I'm doing my homework, and hopefully I will keep improving. Again, not an easy language to learn, but I really, really want to learn it. So little steps at the time. It is currently around 9 a.m. I don't really have time to go through my regular morning routine, so I think I am just going to make myself some breakfast and then directly head off to work to warm up there. Normally I like to do my yoga practice at home, but I don't have time for that today. I think it is really important to have routines, but also to be flexible to shift things around when you can't be consistent with them for whatever reason, like having to go to the doctor. So yeah, that is the plan, and I will catch up with you all later. Bye bye. Hi everyone, it is currently 5:30 p.m. and I am done for the day. Rehearsals went well. We worked again at the Canon on our knees, but it is even better and cleaner than it was yesterday. We are progressing, but again, as I said yesterday, my knees aren't the biggest fans. However, today I was smart enough to put a sweater underneath my knees, so I wasn't feeling that much pain. I already showered and I got ready because I'm going to meet up with my friend Johannes later. But before I do that, there is one little thing that I would like to do here on the vlog. It's a little bit different, but before I move on to it, I really want to have a big disclaimer. This is not sponsored, this was not sent to me, and I do not have an affiliate link, so it is genuinely, honestly, 100% just something fun that I want to try out here, and I thought it would be fun to do it together. So because I like trying different things, and in the supermarket I always find the same things, I thought I would order a food vegan box. Here it is. I have never tried it before and I don't know exactly what is inside because every month it is different and it's full of goodies and different things, so it's gonna be a surprise and I want to open this up here with you. I hope I find things I like. I don't know. Let's see what it has. I should first figure out how to open this. So, ooh, This is what it looks like. Let's see what is in. Okay, the first thing I found inside are these wafers. Wafers? I don't know how to pronounce these. In Italian, I'm Italian if you don't know, we call them wafer, but I don't know how to pronounce them correctly in English. Anyway, I had no idea that these were vegan. I have actually tried these already. Are they really vegan? Yes, they are. Apparently, at least that is what I can figure out from the ingredients list. So these are actually a little jump down memory lane because my dance partner, when I was living in Austria, I worked for 2 years in Austria in a company called Graz, and my dance partner at the time, Balin, he was a massive fan of these lemon wafers, and every time we had a performance, I would get him a toy. This would be my go-to toy for him. Yeah, also before that, I never knew they did like lemon wafers, because in Italy you find vanilla ones or chocolate ones or hazelnut ones, but never lemon ones. So yeah, oh, this was cute. I'm gonna try one here, although I know them and I know I like them. I'm gonna show them to you before I open them. It says they have a fruity lemon taste, and they do. So this is how they look. Trying it out. It's really good. They actually taste better than I remembered. They taste like, you know, the icing on top of like a lemon drizzle cake? These are good. I would definitely recommend. And I didn't know they were vegan, so this is amazing. An amazing finding for me. Okay, next item. I can't see what's inside, so I have to dig. Okay, we have a tea. It's called House Tea. I need to warm up water for this, so I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm going to show you. I don't understand what's inside. Just a second. Melissa, peppermint, sunflower seeds, holunder. Okay, it's a mix of different herbs and flowers. It's from the brand Salus. Bauerngarten tea. I think it is the tea of the farmer. Putting my German skills to the test. I'm going to check exactly what the meaning is whilst I go to make water, so we can try this. Here it is. I'm back with the tea in the Mandalorian mug. Isn't this so cute? It is not mine, by the way. I am borrowing it from my boyfriend. Shh. Anyway, it will take 7 minutes for my tea to brew, so I'm going to go on with the unpacking. By the way, if you're curious, this is how the tea bag looks. And I did check up the meaning of Bauerngarten tea, and I should have guessed. It is farm garden tea. Farmer garden tea. Okay, on to the next goodie. Ooh, it's a cold coffee. So this is Mary's Oat Coffee Original. So I told you yesterday that I don't have caffeine after 4 and it is 5:30, but I'm going to try this for the sake of this video. I hope you understand and don't judge me. Also, I'm sure it would be nicer if it were cold, but I don't have time now for that, so I'm gonna try it now. It's really good. Wow, I love it. It's really yummy. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9. Next, rice chalk from the brand Naturata. It is vegan and lactose free. But isn't everything that is vegan lactose free? Anyway, here it is. I mean, this is chocolate. I know I'm gonna like it, but we're trying things out. So it's not like dark chocolate, it's like milk chocolate, but it is rice milk, I'm assuming. Diving in. This is also really good, but for my personal taste, because I'm a dark chocolate lover, it has a little bit too much sugar, but it is definitely good. I think I'm going to give this a 7. Okay, next. Pasta arrabbiata. This I know how to pronounce. All Italian people out there, please don't cringe at me. No Italian person would ever buy a pre-made arrabbiata pasta. But I will try this. However, I don't have time to cook this now. It does look yummy, and I have to say I'm quite a laid-back Italian person as far as pasta and pizza goes. Like, I don't see these foods in such a dogmatic way. So I am happily going to give this a go. Okay, next. There is actually a lot here. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this in German. I don't know if I can. Okay, this is Saatenliebe Linsaat, Tomate, Kidneybirne. So it's a spread and it has linseed, tomatoes, and kidney beans. I'm gonna see if I have a cracker or something to have this with. So here it is. Let's see how it tastes. It's really good. I want to try a few more bites before I tell you what I think it tastes like. It is good. I would definitely buy it again. It is very tomatoey. It makes a great snack. So if you're into having snacks with crackers and a spread, try this one out. It is yummy. Okay, next. I think these are sweets. Hipster bean. They have 3 different flavors: apricot, pineapple, and cherry. Which one should I try? I'm gonna have a sip of water. Like, I'm mixing foods like crazy. They're gummy. I thought they were like hard candy, but they're actually like gummy bears. This one's really good. Is there still something else? Yes. Okay, so we have another caffeinated drink. So this is mate. I'm just going to have a little bit again because I'm trying not to have caffeine so late. It is from the brand Yogi Tea. It tastes like green tea with lemon, which is exactly what it is. It tastes healthy. Like, it literally tastes as if you were at home, you made green tea and you just put some lemon inside and added no sugar, and you let it sit for half an hour. Because this is not cold. Like, I should also put it in the fridge, but of course I don't have time now for the purpose of this video. I am definitely going to drink it. I like it, but I have the feeling it would be expensive to buy and it would be much cheaper to do at home. So I'm going to rate this a 7 because it is something I would definitely drink. I just think I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. But it's good. Okay, just a few more things and I have to try the tea still. Here we have just roasted, non-salted almonds. I've never tried roasted, unsalted almonds. This is a first. They're really good. Like, they are what the packaging says, roasted, non-salted almond, but they taste really good. Another sip of water. This I can't try. I mean, maybe I can. Okay, I'm gonna try this. It is almond milk without any sugar. The brand is Provamel Organic Bio. I'm gonna get a glass. Cheers. I mean, I find it a bit weird to drink almond milk, like room temperature almond milk like this. This is room temperature unsweetened almond milk, and that is exactly how it tastes. So I have 2 last things. This I am not going to try now, but it is porridge, berry porridge. I really like the packaging and I always buy my oats by the brand Köln, so I'm sure I'm going to love this. Last but not least, a nut and berry superfood bar. Oh, and we still have the tea to try. I hope it's not too sweet actually. Like, I think I've had enough sweet for a while. I'm really not a sweet tooth. It is good, but really sweet. So, the last thing we have to try is the tea. I have Baby Yoda with me. It's really good. It has a lovely soothing effect. It is a herbal tea. It is a really good one. It is not bitter at all. It doesn't have an aftertaste. I can really feel the peppermint, so I would say that is the dominant flavor for me. But it has a richness that if you were just having peppermint tea, you wouldn't find. I am generally a fan of fruit teas more than herbal teas, but this one I can totally see myself drinking, and I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. So this is all from the vegan box. I really loved doing this unboxing here with you. If you like it and you would like to see more of these kind of videos, let me know. I am happy to try new things and to share that experience with you. Happy Friday, everyone. I am so sorry, but yesterday I ended up not filming anything because these have been quite a few very physically demanding and intense days, and on my time off I really didn't feel like grabbing the camera. I really needed a day off camera, so I hope you understand. But I'm back here today. Yesterday work went well. We did the first run through of a piece by my rehearsal director, and after that I went back home and I had German class, and by the end of the evening I was like dead. Today was also quite an intense day. Again, we worked all day until 5, and after that, because I have a colleague that normally teaches contemporary classes on a Friday, but he was not feeling so great today, so I was asked if I could teach a class for him today, so I subbed for him, which meant that during my lunch break I had to run home and try to put together a class because I didn't have it prepared, and then I went back to work, and then I rushed immediately to teach a class, which was from 5 to 6, and then I came back home, took a shower. It is currently 6:30 p.m. and I tried on this jumpsuit from Adidas. I am still debating whether I like it or not, or whether it's the right size for me or not, so I ordered it in a size M, which normally a woman's size M is my go-to size, but I have the feeling that this is like unisex measurement because it's a bit long for me and big for me, and like I'm not the smallest woman, like I'm 5'7", so normally things are not enormously big for me, but this one is kind of long, kind of wide. I mean, maybe it is an oversized fit, I have to check that out, but yeah, I am not 100% sure if I like it. Like, I'm really in between. What do you think? Maybe you can tell me if you like it. Just let me know. Write something down in the comment section below. Maybe I'm gonna try to send this back and get a size S. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it on as I'm talking to you, and maybe I will decide by the end of this. So, plans for today. I know it is already 6:30 p.m. and I know I told you I don't drink caffeine after 4. However, I'm really craving like a caffeinated drink because I can't already start chilling for the night. There are a couple of things that I need to do and I'm not really hungry. I don't feel like having a snack, but I feel like having like a nice latte or coffee, or I bought this mix of chai and matcha. Maybe I want to try that. So I'm going to make myself a coffee. It's okay, like tomorrow I don't have to work and I need the energy now. I know I seem energetic even without a coffee, but I just feel like a bit drained. And this is what happened. I got my last video copyright claimed, which means that should I ever get to monetize my channel, that video is not eligible for monetization. And as it's the last video I posted, I have the feeling I want to re-edit the bits in which I'm using the copyrighted music and change the music. It is approximately 2 minutes that I need to change. I would really like to re-edit it, find copyright-free music and re-upload it tonight. So that is what I'm going to do. That will take me a couple of hours. I'm really tired, but I want to get it out of the way so I can start my weekend with a fresh mind. So yeah, that's the plan, but we're going to make coffee first, so I'm gonna take you along. Welcome to my kitchen. So I decided I am going to try making an iced chai matcha latte, which I never tried anywhere, so I'm not even sure I'm gonna like or not, but I like chai and I like matcha, so why should I not like a mix of both? I don't know, maybe they just don't fit together. Anyway, we're gonna try making this. I am going to use a frother to make it. Let's see what is going to happen. The recipe I found on Pinterest says that you have to mix together 1/8 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of matcha. I found a recipe for matcha, so maybe it's even completely wrong. We're gonna put 1 tablespoon of this chai matcha powder. And then the recipe suggested adding 1 tablespoon of sugar, but that sounds like a lot of sugar to me. So I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is already a lot because I normally don't add any sugar to my lattes. So we're gonna try frothing it up. Let's see how that goes. my iced chai matcha latte. Actually, the process was really smooth. The frother worked perfectly. I haven't tried it yet. I hope I like it. Let's try it now. Oh my god, it's so good. It's delicious. I'm not kidding you. It's better than the ones I get in cafes. Try it, 100%.
Walking away, your words are lost on me. It's taking everything.
Hi again, beautiful humans. It is currently 9 p.m. and I've spent the last few hours at my desk re-editing, re-uploading and resharing my latest YouTube video. I am exhausted, but I am really happy I got it done, so I don't have to worry about it during the weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to just chill and relax and do whatever I feel like doing. And yeah, I think I'm going to have a very easy chill evening to myself. Just put together the quickest dinner I can think of, and I don't feel like staring at any screen anymore tonight, so I believe I'm just going to read my book. And yeah, I ended up deciding that I really like the jumpsuit that I got, but it is a little too big for me, so I am going to send the M back tomorrow, and once I get my money back, I think I will order an S. Hopefully it will fit me better. I will wrap up this weekly vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for making it so far in the video, and I will see you all in a future one. Bye!
Her alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more but tells a lot of stories about her youth. Drinks more lately, ain't got pills in many different colors too. Morning light is showing, she moves the chair to look out at her view. But her